Recently, I've been working on a new project, a little different from my usual red and blue, you know, a little bit darker, a little bit edgier. I've been working on a black Spider-Man costume. It's been a fun process behind it, much different from my usual costumes. This tutorial will be much better in actually explaining how I did it and not just rehashing everything that I've already said previously. It's more in depth. So let's get into it. Put this part at the beginning of the video, Roman. Do not forget. Do not forget. So throughout the duration of this video, I was actually in my mom's. So I don't really have lighting, like actual lights on my ceiling. I have lamps. I have 2 lamps, and I have the outside. The lighting for all those pictures that I'm gonna be showing you throughout the video are very rough. The lighting's pretty bad, and I just kind of wanted to let you guys know that that's why. I'm at my mom's right now, and I wanted to still make my costume. I didn't want to like wait a week before I started it, since I had everything for it and I was ready to make it. Wanted to let you guys know why the pictures will look like they were taken on an old iPhone. But yeah, let's continue. The first thing I did is I bought a black bodysuit. I bought a XXL because I wanted a bunch of extra fabric. I didn't want it to be like super tight on me, so I could put normal t-shirt material on top of it for like the symbol. We'll see that later. I should have gone a size or 2 down, but the bodysuit I bought was like $10. Super cheap. It was on Amazon. Pretty low quality though. I would recommend, if you have a good extra like $10 to add on top of that, just get something like from an official brand and not a random brand off Amazon, because that was like not worth it. I mean, it turned out fine, but it's bad quality. I have to admit, I cannot hype it up. It's worth its price, but it's not like, it's gonna probably fall apart on me at some point, but that's fine. It's just that normal cheap costume quality you get from like your Party City. It's not like durable material at all. I mean, it was easy to work with though, so that's a bonus, but you can see through really well. It's pretty thin material, so like if you're holding it up, the light will shine through it. Like you can, if you're not wearing anything under it, it might be a little revealing. That's all I'm gonna say. The first thing I did with the bodysuit after I got it was cutting some eye holes out of it. I had to like put like the entire thing on, that way I knew how it stretched. Just chop on the eyes, you know? And then drew out where my chin, like where my jawline is on the mask, so that way I could add a zipper later, so it like can come off like a hood, you know? After I did that, created the lenses. Same template as my Steve Ditko John Romita senior mask. I really like how those lenses look. Like in general, that mask is just perfect. What I used to make the lenses, I used black felt for like the border, window tint under it, that way, you know, you got that reflectiveness, and then I sewed the white mesh on top of the felt and the window tint, that way you kind of get that like reflective-y look. It's not the exact same color. I probably should like put hot glue around the lenses, or fray check. I should have put fray check around the lenses, that way they don't like fray a bunch, because they are indeed fraying a bunch, and it's not good, but I can't really do anything about it at this point. I mean, I could try to stop it from happening a little bit more, but I'll probably just end up getting hot glue all over the suit, and I mean, you know what, I'm okay with it. It has its own look to it. But then I just sewed it onto the mask, kind of placed them on where I want them to be on my head, and then after that just stitched them on, you know. I made sure that they're where they should be and not like at a slanted angle, so they don't like come out looking super weird, because the head shape is like, it looks like it's for an alien, but then when you put it on, it's just kind of bumpy on top a little bit. It's not the worst thing ever. Again, it's a $10 Sentai suit. I cannot expect top tier high quality. I mean, honestly, it's not the worst thing ever. If you just like, I should have just ordered smaller size, and I should have also like got a different black mask, and then it would have been perfect. So it's not the worst thing ever. It's just not the best thing, because I myself, it's my fault. But since I did add the zipper around like the chin jawline area, then it all works out, because it's a one-piece suit. Like, that's what I wanted it to be. After the lenses were sewn into the suit, then I added zippers by the arm, like the glove zippers, so then I could take them on and off for like pictures, or just in general, so I can use my phone, because fingers are super thick. And like, there's just a lot of fabric around there, so I couldn't really use my phone at all unless I took it off. Also cut like a little bit off the bottom, so then I don't really like having those Zentai like boots. I don't like it under my feet. I'd rather wear like sock shoes or something, so then I can take those on and off, especially since I live with 4 dogs. and they're very hairy. I mean, very hairy. They shed a lot, so I don't want to get a bunch of dog hair under it. And I didn't want to also, the main thing was I did not want to add soles to the bottom of the shoes. That's something that I will save for another day, not today. I also don't have soles to add to the bottom of the shoe. I did not feel like making any, so stuck with what we got. I just cut the boots, cut the ends of the like pants off. That way they're no longer boots and just like kind of more leggings. Just hemmed them up, and then, I mean, if you want to stop right here, you basically have the Ultimate Spider-Man like stealth black suit. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to make a black Spider-Man symbiote costume. So let's continue on with it. For the white pieces, I just used like an old white t-shirt, found it in my closet. Didn't fit me anymore, but it kind of worked to fit around this costume. You'll see when I show you the back later. It did not sew all the way around, so I'd probably recommend seeing how big it is before. I just took a guess, took a shot in the dark. That was my fault. Oh yeah, for the opening the hood thing, I just used a 12-inch zipper to go all the way around my jaw. That way I can unzip it and just take it on and off. The hands, gloves, 6-inch zipper. It works perfectly. I just used some reference pictures online to draw like the white symbol out with the black Sharpie onto the shirt. I mean, like, I just kind of did it with my hand. I didn't use a template. I just hoped that it turned out. I just cut it out, stitched it on. Not too complicated. Didn't actually take me that long. Only like maybe an hour or two. Then for the gloves, you know how he has like the square on his hand? I love that part. So I kind of use, I mean, it's not exactly a square. It kind of goes with your hand because, you know, your hand's not just like a box. And I think it turned out pretty well. I wanted to sew it a little bit more down so then it kind of ends more at the wrist, but it was a mistake and maybe eventually I'll fix it. Here's a very optional thing to do. Now, if you're ever in a Spider-Man costume, like if you're ever at a con or just like chilling in your bedroom pretending to be Spider-Man, like, I mean, I don't do that, but like maybe other people do. You might want to add a crotch zipper because, you know, you need to use a bathroom, not anything else. There's nothing, no other reason why you need a crotch zipper in your Spider-Man costume. You know, if Black Cat comes in, like, you know, if something happens, then, you know, it's convenient. For the crotch area, I'm going to be using a 6-inch zipper. I'm just like draw out with a Sharpie how long the zipper is, cut it out, stitch it in, and boom, now you never have to take your entire suit off to use the bathroom again. And now you're done. So let's see the suit in action. Thanks for watching. I really enjoyed making this video. I've always wanted to make a black Spider-Man costume, but I just never thought of doing like a tutorial on it before because it just seems so simple, but at the same time it's kind of like, because maybe some people just want to know how I'd get it done. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next upload. Bye.